Hi everyone, welcome to your Energizing Express Flow class today. This class is really good for those of you who are short on time or just want a quick workout to energize your body. Let's begin standing at the end of our mat, feet are hip width apart. We'll grow tall and take a deep breath in as we reach our arms up overhead. Exhale as you open your arms and nod your chin towards your chest and articulate your spine down. Hands relaxing down to the mat. Let's just give our head a little shake and nod here, feeling that decompression through our spine. Nice release through the back body. Starting to walk our hands forward now into a downward facing dog position. Grounding through the palms of your hands and start to pedal out through your heels. Allow the hips to just sway from side to side as you feel that release through the back body. Let's now drop both heels down and rise up onto your tippy toes. We drop both heels and then rise up. Once more. And now let's drop the heels down and hold the deeper stretch. Rising up to the tippy toes, bending the knees and coming down to the mat in a 4-point kneel position. Shoulders forward over your wrists, your knees are under your hips. Tightening through your waist, let's hover our knees off the mat. We then sit our hips back towards the heels, come forward and gently lower the knees down. Lift, sitting the hips back, bringing them forward, gently lower the knees down. Really engaging through your core here, so draw your navel in towards your spine, pull your ribs in. Let's begin to add on. We are staying lifted, just sitting back and coming forward to bear pose. Feeling your thighs light up here. Keep tightening through your waistband. Inhale, sit back, exhale, come forward. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's hold our bear pose. Really tightening through the waist. Let's now send your hips up into your downward facing dog. Separate your heels a little wider, soften your knees and start to walk your hands back towards your feet. We then stack our spine, coming up to a standing position. Sitting back into a squat, hands to prayer, and then drive all the way up. Inhale, sit back. Exhale as you drive up, making sure your knees are tracking over second and third toe. Sitting back into our heels, wrapping and squeezing your glutes as you come up to the top. Inhale, lower. Exhale, drive up. Beginning to add a pulse. 1 pulse and drive. 1 pulse, drive it up. As it's a shorter class today, we are moving a little quicker, but if you need to slow it down, that is okay. You're here, you're moving your body, that is the main thing. Next time we're going to stay low now, so just continue to pulse at the bottom. You can do it. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. Hands go to the mat. We walk forward into your plank position. You can bring your feet a little closer in. Bringing your right knee over and across to your left elbow, step back. Left knee then comes over and across. Going into our crossover mountain climber. Connecting through your core. Exhale as you bring the knee over and across. Inhale, step back. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, step it back and hold. Send your hips up, downward facing dog. Start to walk your hands back in towards your feet. Stack your spine. Let's come up to standing, getting ready for our second round of squats. This time, step your right foot out to the side, squat down, then step your feet together. Left foot goes out, and then step together, stepping from side to side. Drilling the heels down into the ground as we lift, then sit back, step out. Really squeeze your inner thighs together as you step the feet together. Again, adding in our pulse. Pulsing down, driving up. 1 pulse and drive. Again, we're trying to move a little quicker, but if you need to, slow it down. On your next one, adding on another layer, let's pulse down, then hold. Rotate to the right, come through center, and then step back together. Other side, we pulse, you twist to the left, through center, and step together. Let's keep that going, adding in our rotation. Pulse, hold, rotate, through center, step together. Next time on your right, we're going to hold and just continue to rotate now. So we hold our squat, rotating to the right, back through center. You've got it. 2, 1, step together, other side. Go out, pulse, hold, rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then step together. Well done, guys. Let's go a little wider with your feet, hands to prayer. We're going to go down low in our squat and jump our feet in and out now. Push through the burn. We're going to keep it low, jumping in, jumping out. I want you to really challenge yourself here and try and stay deep in the squat. If jumping doesn't feel right today, you can stay low and pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come on up. Give your legs a little shake out if you need. Let's grow tall again. Reach to the ceiling and then take our roll down. Roll the spine down, hands to the mat, walking them forward into high plank. Shoulders are over your wrists. Tighten through your waist. From here, we're going to jump into our bear pose and then jump out to plank. Modified version. We step 1 foot in and then the other foot in. Then you step back out. You can continue to step, or let's add the jump back in, jumping out. Bear pose to plank. Keep really pressing out of your shoulders. Keep tightening through your waist. Breathe through the movement. Try not to hold your breath here. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring your knees gently down to the mat. Well done, guys. Coming into a side lying position. So we're going to rest down onto our left forearm. Your knees are stacked and your hips are as well. Top hand comes to your head. And now let's start to clam. Our top leg opens and closes in. Your top right knee lifts and lowers. Now as we lift the knee, I want you to make sure you don't rock your pelvis back. Try to keep your top right hip directly over your left. Let's begin to add a hip lift. We're going to lift the hips as well and then lower and close the knees. As we open, we lift the hips and close back in. Really pressing out of our left shoulder now, sliding the ribs down the front of our body. Lift and lower. We'll layer this as we go. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. In 3, 2. Okay, let's go. We add a kick into this one and then bring the foot down, knees kiss, lower the hips. Lift, kick, feet together and lower. Your bottom glute is going to feel this one as you lift. So that is stabilizing you as you lift up. We're working our core, our shoulder stability. A really strong movement here, kicking up to the corner of the room. Last 2. On your next one, lift up and stay. Reach the top arm up overhead and we're pulsing our right leg up to the ceiling. Let's go. Lift, lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your foot down to the mat. Reach the top arm up. From here, we're going to stabilize and step our bottom foot behind that right foot. We're going to thread the arm under and through and pike our hips and then unravel reach. So we're working into our side plank here. We're really getting into the left side of our waist. Exhale, pike and thread. Inhale, unravel. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, almost there. Last one. Unravel and stay. We're going to hold our side plank. Keep really lifting through the hips and waist. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come on down to the mat. Let's fold our knees in, sitting up to take a mermaid stretch. Reach your left arm up and overhead. Big side stretch up and over. Keep pressing our left glute down into the mat. And then circle the arm back and around. Let's come into our 4-point kneel facing the other way. Shoulders are forward over your wrists. Knees under hips. Let's take our knee hover. And you can either step or jump into your plank. Let's go. We're jumping in and out. Remember, your modified version is to step it in and step it back. Keep really pressing away from the mat. Tighten through your waistband. Draw your navel up towards your spine. You've got 20 seconds here. A little spike in the heart rate here. You've got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower the knees down. Well done, guys. Let's come down to our right forearm now. Your knees and your hips are stacked. We bring our top hand to our hip and we start our clam, lifting the top knee up and closing it down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Keeping our pelvis stabilized, so aim to keep your left hip directly on top of the right. Keep lifting out of your waist. Let's start to lift our hips as well now. Lift and lower. As the top knee lifts, we lift the hips off the mat. Actively pressing out of your right shoulder. On your next one, we will add our kick. Let's go. Kick out. Close it in. Lift, kick, feet together, and lower. Kicking up to the corner of the room as you lift and kick. Three to go. For 2. Last one here. Let's kick out and stay. Top hand reaches up overhead and we pulse the leg up towards the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down. Stabilize there and let's place our bottom foot back and behind We thread the top arm under and through as we pike the hips and then unravel. Exhale to thread, inhale to unravel. Work on trying to lift your hips up a little higher as you thread the arm under, really working through the right side of our waist now. Use your breath. Last 2. Last one here, unravel, hold your side plank, keep lifting out of the waist. Almost there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come down. Let's fold our knees in. We'll take our side stretch, reaching our right arm up to the ceiling. Take that beautiful stretch all down the side body, pressing your right glute down into the mat. Let's circle the arm back and around, coming down to lie onto our stomach now. Hands stack on top of one another and we just rest our forehead down. Your feet are a little wider than hip width. Inhale to lift your chest and hands off the mat. Exhale to lower. Inhale as you lift. Exhale to lower. Drawing your navel in towards your spine and press your pelvis down in towards the mat. On your next one, we'll stay lifted. Holding up there, open the arms out to a T and then fold the hands back in. Let's open back out and fold back in, bringing your fingertips in towards your temples and then out to a T. Aim to stay lifted in your extension, still pulling your abs in and away from the mat. 3, 2. Last one, open to the T, and now squeeze the hands into the side body and open back out to that T. Squeeze in and then reach out. As we pull in to the side body, can you lift just an inch higher? Really squeeze into your lats, those big muscles down the side of your back. Inhale, squeeze in. Exhale to open. Next time arms come by your sides, let's hold and pulse the back of your arms to the ceiling. Squeeze into your triceps. Can you lift an inch higher? Almost there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press the arms back and hold, lifting an inch higher for 3, 2, and 1. Resting on down. Fold the arms back in, rest the head, and just windscreen wiper your legs from side to side. Let's now press ourselves back up into child's pose, sitting back to your heels, knees wide. Place your right hand on top of your left, feeling that nice deep stretch down the right side. Take a breath here. And now let's shift on over to the other side. Left hand goes on top of your right. Inhale, feel the back of the ribs expand, and then exhale, let it all out. Let's come through center and come into a 4-point kneel position. Taking a cat stretch, inhale as you take your gaze forward and drop your belly. Exhale as you round through your spine and look to your pelvis. Inhale, take the gaze forward. Exhale, round. Continuous movement through your spine. Allow the head to relax and release as you look to the pelvis. And now tuck your toes, send your hips up to a downward facing dog. Let's pedal out our heels. Once again, finishing similar to how we started, just feeling that release through the back of the legs. And then dropping both heels down, rising up to the tippy toes. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, rise up. Soften your knees and start to walk your hands back to your feet. Stack your spine bone by bone, coming all the way up to standing position. Reach your arms up, interlock your fingers, reach the palms to the ceiling and side stretch over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it over to the left. Coming through center, open your arms out, taking a big shoulder roll, going in one direction. And then reverse it back the other way. We are all done today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me.